I want to turn our attention to the team, Malika, that you covered all season, the Milwaukee Bucks. Footage recently popped up on Instagram of Giannis shooting Jays with the newest member of the Bucks, Kyle Korver. In the video, you can see Korver giving specific shooting notes to Giannis. Now, Korver has made the 4th most three-pointers of all time in NBA history. He has the 9th highest three-point shooting percentage of all time. Number 1, still Steve Kerr, a little footnote there. He knows a thing or two about shooting. In fact, back in 2015, Kyle shared his 20-point mental checklist for every shot he takes. This was shared with USA Today Sports, which I'm amazed if he can do this, all 20 before he hits a shot. He's got more mental speed than I do. This is something every young hooper should post on their wall, though. Come on. And Malika, we know Giannis was working on his jumper all season. We saw development throughout the year. He said it's his main goal this summer. So we want to give everyone here a little fill in the blank. When or if Giannis develops a consistent jumper, then what blank? What's yours, Malika?
He becomes an NBA champion.
All right.
I mean, I was told by a scout that when Giannis is able to add that jumper consistently, he will be unguardable. And like you said, it has been his goal to work on that this summer. It was 2 weeks ago that he said, I'm operating at 60%. If he can add that jumper to his game, if he can add that shooting in that distance, I think that's going to get him much closer to that 100%. And that was the glaring issue in the playoffs last year for him. He couldn't take over games when they shot him down going to the basket. So I think that that's going to unlock another level of his game.
I'm not a fan of hyperbole. I'm not. If he can
Unless
develop,
we're talking about Syracuse.
Thank you. That's true. But if he can develop a jumper, he could become the most talented player we've ever seen play basketball.
Not a fan of hyperbole.
Seriously.
Jumped over a dude at Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
He's in line to perhaps not only be the MVP next year, but Defensive Player of the Year at the same time. The only 2 guys ever done that in the NBA history is Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan. He has the physical attributes that LeBron has, but then you stretch him out at 7 feet tall. I mean, that was going to be
Ahead
a
of Michael
problem.
Jordan.
And yeah, ahead of Michael Jordan, because he's 7 feet tall with a wingspan, of a 747. And then you throw in, like, he didn't have to shoot it like a guy who's going to be in a three-point contest. But if he can just become proficient where defenses can't sag off him and clog the lane, it's going to open up the rest of his game. And then, you know, he's shown some signs of passing, but when you have space to operate, you look like a better passer.
It's nice to know where you set the bar. Michael Jordan, and then Giannis, you just jump right
over
that. That's what Dave McMenamin says, and it's on tape. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.